with this movie being such a groundbreaking moment for women's wrestling at a time when wrestling wasn't legal for women, what does it resonate with you guys as current performers if a story like this is being brought to the big screen?
I was just saying how when I came into the business, you just had Lita and Trish and Victoria and Mickie James. You just had them break, and Molly, who's a tremendous wrestler. They were just being given a chance to actually wrestle and not do stupid bra and panties matches and ball gown matches and, ridiculous. So to see from then to now, where you have women that are actually headlining pay-per-views, and you have women who wrestle, many of them better than a lot of the guys, this is the perfect time to tell that story about women in wrestling and where it all originated from.
Yeah, I kind of look at it the same way I look at, you're telling the story of people who, much like people of color in the wrestling business, we didn't have fair shakes, and like I said, in some cases it was straight up illegal. So there are many parallels as far as the women's struggle within the wrestling industry, and even us people of color within the wrestling industry. So I think it's important to tell those stories, and this is a wonderful way to do it.
So through telling those stories, there's a lot of groundbreaking moments we've seen in wrestling over the past decade that should be told 10, 20 years from now. What's a performer that you would like to see come to the big screen that comes to mind? I know you mentioned a couple of names already.
Man, my all-time favorite wrestler is Manami Toyota. My all-time favorite. And if you're not familiar with Manami Toyota and you're about women's wrestling, go watch Manami Toyota. She is the greatest women's wrestler of all time, period, bar none. And she's my personal favorite wrestler. So there are a lot of women, in Japan, in the United States, in Mexico, who have amazing stories, and we don't even know their names. So I'd like to see more of this. And, like I said, but for me, I'd love to see a biopic on Manami Toyota.
Not to toot our own horn, but I personally would love to see a movie about MVP, because I think he's lived an extraordinary life from where he's began to where he's gone to where he is now.
I'm not a woman, though, man.
No. I get that, but I'm saying he says stories that need to be told. Hey.
Stay on topic, brother. Stay on topic.
No. This
talking about women.
But this is an important topic for me personally. You talked about your favorite wrestler. I talk about people I admire. You happen to be on that list. So with that being said, I would love to see him, but I would also love to see the story of Jazz. Jazz is, to me, the most phenomenal black woman in wrestling that I've ever seen, and I would love to see her story.
I'm going to piggyback off your statement about MVP getting a movie. Who would you have play MVP in this biopic?
You got to go Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan.
Nah, he too pretty. We need someone with some grit.